The Bold and the Beautiful comings and goings revealed two exciting arrivals this week on the CBS soap. After teasing her big return for a while now, Ashley Brewer is finally back in Los Angeles as Ivy Forrester, and it looks like she means business. Plus, she's bringing an exciting new character with her. Who is Electra Forrester? Keep reading to find out. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Electra Forrester debuts on B&B. Ivy Forrester has been back home in Australia for over 5 years now. After her comments during her last visit home, it sounds like she has been working at the Forrester Creations office in Australia this entire time. And she's bringing one of her Australian Forrester family members to Los Angeles with her. B&B spoilers say Ivy will bring her niece Electra Forrester along for the trip. If you have been watching The Bold and the Beautiful for years and never heard the name Electra Forrester before, you are not alone. This is the first time Ivy's niece will be introduced on the daytime soap. According to B&B spoilers, Electra Forrester is the granddaughter of John Forrester. Back when Ivy Forrester first arrived on Bold and Beautiful, John Forrester made some appearances was played by Fred Willard. He was introduced as Eric Forrester's, John McCook, older brother. That would make Electra Forrester Eric's niece. The new Forrester character will be played by up-and-coming star Linnea Grace. The role of Electra seems to be Linnea's first major role in show business, and we can't wait to see what she brings to The Bold and the Beautiful. B&B spoilers. Electra's love interest. Rumor has it the new Forrester Creations employee could be taking over Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, role at the office, and in more ways than one. She also is rumored to catch the eye of Zende Forrester, Delon Demetz, and her Fox cousin R.G. Forrester, who is actually not a Forrester. Are you looking forward to Electra Forrester's big debut? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and keep checking back here on Celebrating the Soaps for more Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Los Angeles, the vibrant heart of the entertainment industry, had always been a canvas for drama, passion, and intrigue. It was here that the Forrester family built their legacy in fashion, power, and romance. After a long hiatus, Ivy Forrester had finally returned to the city that had shaped her life. The air was charged with excitement as she stepped off the plane, her mind racing with possibilities and the weight of her family name. Ivy had spent the past 5 years in Australia, working diligently at the Forrester Creations office down under. Her departure had been bittersweet. She left behind friends, memories, and a tumultuous love life that had left its mark on her heart. Yet, her passion for fashion and her roots in the Forrester family were undeniable. Now, she was back in Los Angeles, ready to reclaim her place in the fashion world. As Ivy made her way to her family's headquarters, her thoughts turned to the new chapter in her life. She had always felt a connection to her family's legacy, and the desire to contribute to the Forrester name burned brightly within her. However, this time, she wasn't coming back alone. Alongside her was a newcomer, her niece, Electra Forrester, who was about to step into a world she had only heard about from her aunt. Electra Forrester was no ordinary girl. She was a product of the Forrester lineage. The granddaughter of John Forrester, a name not often mentioned but steeped in the family's history, she had always been aware of her family's legacy. Yet it was only now, as she accompanied Ivy to Los Angeles, that she felt the gravity of that legacy. "Are you ready for this?" Ivy asked, glancing at Electra as they drove through the bustling streets of Los Angeles. Electra, with her striking features and confident demeanor, nodded. "I've been ready for a long time. This is more than just a visit. I want to make a name for myself." Ivy smiled, proud of her niece's determination. "You will. The Forrester name opens doors, but it's up to you to walk through them." Electra's excitement was palpable as they arrived at Forrester Creations. The towering glass building shimmered in the sunlight, a testament to the family's success. As they entered, the atmosphere buzzed with creativity and ambition. Models darted past, and the air was filled with the scent of fabric and perfume. "I can't believe I'm finally here," Electra whispered, taking in the surroundings. She had grown up hearing stories about the iconic fashion house, but being there in person was exhilarating. Electra quickly settled into her role at Forrester Creations. With her keen eye for design and a passion for fashion, she began to make a name for herself among the staff. Rumors swirled about her potential. She was already being compared to some of the company's leading designers. However, her rise to prominence wasn't without its challenges. She discovered that navigating the world of high fashion required more than just talent. It demanded grit, resilience, and an ability to maneuver through the politics of the business. As Electra poured her energy into her work, she began to develop relationships with her colleagues. One of them was Electra Forrester, a talented designer with charm and charisma. Their chemistry was undeniable, and soon, whispers of a budding romance filled the halls of Forrester Creations. Zend found himself captivated by Electra's creativity and ambition. "You have a unique vision," he told her one afternoon as they reviewed designs. "I can't wait to see what you bring to the table." "Thanks, Zend. That means a lot coming from you," Electra replied, her heart racing at the compliment. She felt a sense of belonging and excitement she had never experienced before. But amid the budding romance, another player entered the scene, R.G. Forrester. Although not a true Forrester by blood, R.G.'s charisma and charm were magnetic. He had always been a part of the family, and his presence was felt deeply in the Forrester circle. Both Zend and R.G. began vying for Electra's attention, igniting a rivalry that added a layer of complexity to her new life. She enjoyed the attention, but as she navigated her feelings, she realized she had to choose wisely. As Electra settled into her new life, the pressure began to mount. Her designs were set to debut in an upcoming fashion show, a pivotal moment that could solidify her place within the Forrester legacy. However, the closer the show approached, the more she felt the weight of expectations bearing down on her. Ivy, sensing her niece's apprehension, decided to step in. "Electra, remember why you're here. This isn't just about impressing others. It's about expressing yourself. Trust your instincts." Encouraged by Ivy's words, Electra poured herself into her work, staying up late into the night to finalize her collection. The night before the show, she couldn't sleep, her mind racing with thoughts of how her designs would be received. On the day of the fashion show, the atmosphere buzzed with excitement and anticipation. Models were backstage, preparing to showcase the latest collections. Electra's heart raced as she watched her designs come to life on the runway. As the lights dimmed and the music began, Electra took a deep breath. This was her moment. The fashion show was a spectacle, showcasing the talent of the Forrester family and their legacy. As the first model stepped onto the runway wearing Electra's design, the audience erupted in applause. Electra felt a rush of adrenaline, pride swelling in her chest. Each model who walked the runway brought a new creation to life, and Electra's heart soared with every appreciative cheer. She had done it. She had created something beautiful that resonated with others. As the final model walked down the runway, the audience erupted into a standing ovation. Electra's designs had not only impressed but captivated the crowd. Tears of joy filled her eyes as she took a moment to soak it all in. After the show, the backstage area was a whirlwind of excitement. Colleagues congratulated her, and Ivy beamed with pride. "You were amazing, Electra. You've made your mark." But just as Electra was basking in the glory of her success, she felt a presence behind her. It was Zend, his expression filled with admiration. "You blew everyone away tonight. I knew you had it in you." "Thank you, Zend," Electra replied, her heart racing at the intensity of his gaze. "It means a lot coming from you." However, RJ, watching from a distance, felt the pang of jealousy. He had always admired Electra, but found himself caught in the shadow of her blossoming relationship with Zend. As weeks passed, the dynamics among Electra, Zend, and Archie grew increasingly complex. Electra found herself torn between the two men, each offering a different perspective on life and love. Zend was passionate and focused, always pushing her to reach her potential. He was the kind of man who made her feel inspired and driven. Archie, on the other hand, brought an element of fun and spontaneity to her life. Their banter was electric, and she loved the way he made her laugh. While Electra enjoyed the thrill of both relationships, she knew she had to make a choice. The pressure mounted as the family began to take notice of the budding love triangle. Ivy, concerned for her niece, pulled her aside one day.